Hey everyone, it's Wolfsters here. As you may notice, I'm not wearing my glasses because I actually broke them. Yeah, I broke the little side piece on that side, so I'm not wearing them lately. So today I decided to post or make a video of all my pony art or just art in general, because I do have some just plain human art. The camera may seem a little weird because, one, I'm holding it. Two, it's backwards. This is my back camera because it won't let me switch between front and back in the stupid light up here. That's why I'm up like this, because the stupid light. There, maybe if I do that. Nope, doesn't work because it doesn't focus right on my face. So, just so that I don't have to have all these difficult problems, I'm going to hurry and quick through this. I'm going to be showing off all of my art that I've made. So, yeah, I'm going to pause it and then go to my pony art. Okay, to start this off, I have a Markiplier pony. Yeah, all of these arts that you're going to start off with are a bunch of Markiplier ones because I have all of them right on my part, right by my bed, because this is my bed that I'm on. So yeah, here's my Markiplier pony. It is the tan skin color look crayon, I don't know what it's called. Then it has his signature M with a pink mustache, and then it has his red hair, which it was hard trying to find a pony base with hair that was short like this. Then I made like a stubble and his brown eyes and stuff. Then over here is, I don't know who the artist is, but this is not my very own. I did copy this like all my other art. Like, this is not my own. I adore it though. So this is Dark and Mark, as it says on the bottom. This is when he had his red hair. But the artist who made this, I have no clue, so if you guys do know who it is, please put it in the comments, because I would love to give credit to the person who did it, because I absolutely love their art, as you'll notice in a minute. Then going over here, I have a Darkiplier pony, which you guys know from one of my videos, because I was mentioning that I made this. The suit was all made by myself. This is a Shining Armor base pony, and then I just colored it to look like Dark. And I did, the hair, the skin, the eyes are red because Dark has red eyes. And then the suit was very hard to make. I think the hardest part, though, was this tie, if it will focus. If you look, it's not very best made tie ever. Nope. Then, next to Dark is a hand-drawn pony of mine. Her stomach is really weird looking. Her name is Candy Floss. Sorry, but this moose is in the way. Candy Floss. As you can see, her name was originally up here, but I moved it. But then above Candy Floss is another pony that I drew that I'm never going to color. I don't know why I never colored her. She was one of my first handmade ponies, and I don't know what I did with her legs right here. But, hold on, I'm having difficult problems holding camera. But her cutie mark is, okay, focus, camera. It's not gonna focus. Well, it's a heart with swirls. Next to it, though, is, like I said, I love this artist, a dark picture. By the way, like, all my art has this signature at the bottom, unless some of these had already had my name written on them, but, oh well. So, yeah, this is a Darkiplier picture that says, let's see, who should I blackmail? And he's holding a phone. I think it's Jack's phone. I think that's who it was supposed to be. And then next to that is another one of their art. I'll just zoom it out like this. And this is just a Mark. Actually, this is a Septiplier picture, because Jack is actually behind him, but I did not draw it, because once I was a Septiplier shipper, now I'm just like, I'm good. Then next to that is actually, this picture is actually my background on my phone. I'm not obsessed with Mark or anything. But yeah, again, I love this artist. This is the last time you'll see any Mark art that's like this artist, because I do have one more pony one that actually has another character. But yeah, this is a Markiplier picture that I did make. This was actually one that I was most proud of, because I loved this picture out of all of the art that this person had done. But they do great, like, art and stuff, and I love their Markiplier and Septiplier art. Then above this, I have to stand on my bed for this one. This is my Tempest as a wolf. Tempest, if you guys don't know, is from the My Little Pony movie. She's the one with the broken horn. Well, instead of having a broken horn because it's a wolf, I made her missing her eye. This was actually pretty hard to do because I did not know how I should color her, design her, and stuff, but I think the eye missing was a good choice. And then, of course, she has her signature scar, and she's purple and has her regular, like, salmon red colored hair. Next to that is Snow White. This is not like a original Disney Snow White. This is the Once Upon a Time Snow White that I did make off of a anime-based character. I have no clue who this is. I just know it was just an anime picture. Once again, like I'd keep repeating this, but these are not my art. These are pictures I found off the internet and copied them, because that's what I do. But yeah, that's my Snow White one, and she has like an apple, because, you know, Snow White, apple. The dress was actually, this is not how the original dress was going to look like, but then I thought the Once Upon a Time version should have the dress that she was in when she was younger. The next to that is a wonderful Stranger Things art picture that I found online that I made. There's Mike and then 11. And the detailing into her, like, I had to detail, like, her socks and then his shirt stripes and everything, and oh my gosh, it was hard. And then I think the blackness around was hard, and then also the white that goes up here, all the way up there, it was kind of hard and difficult to make and do. But then also there's Mike and 11. If you can't see, my signature is, like, right there. Then this is a two drawing photo. Sorry, I'm, like, really close to the camera, probably going to be loud. But yeah, the picture goes together. This was actually one picture, but I didn't have enough room on one paper to make it. And this is actually from the I Hate You, I Love You song. And I really liked it. I thought it turned out really cute. The hearts do go together too if you put the papers together, and which I thought was really cool. Then going over here, there is Bella. Bella is my own pony. I don't think I've ever talked about her. Bella is based off of me. Bella is a light pink pony with blue or turquoise and magenta striped hair. You'll see her right here, my shadow. You can see right there. I'm using my shadow to point. But yeah, Bella is my own pony. I created her myself, but yeah, she looks, her normal base usually is just like a derpy base. Then below her is a wolf that I made that the shadowing on her was actually, let me move my Celestia. The shadowing on her actually took me quite a bit because I've never done shadowing before, but I thought it turned out really good. The next to that, like I said, I'm not done with that. This is the last one, though. This is Wilford Dwarfstache and Darkiplier Pony. Ponies that I made out of the Flim and Flam brothers, because I was thinking, this was one of my first dark painting pictures that I'd done, or my first, like, Mark any fan art type thing that I've ever done upon him. Based on him. Why did I say upon? I don't know. But I was just thinking, like, oh, Wilford, mustache. The only pony I know with a mustache is him. And it's perfect because supposedly in fan fictions that I've read, Dark and Wilford are brothers, which does make sense. But yeah, so I was just like, oh, Flim and Flam brothers, they're brothers, and one of them has a mustache and one of them doesn't. So, what perfect. And one thing you may notice is that they are not wearing their hats. It's kind of way their hair is kind of weird looking. But yeah, and then above that is another Bella. This is one of my favorite versions of Bella. This is a Rainbow Dash picture that I found. I just like the way it looks, and I think it turned out really cool. And of course she has, this one she has like eyeshadow. Sorry, I'm like falling over. That's why my shadow went up. Yeah, because this is my ceiling and I almost just fell over. But yeah, so this is one of my favorite ones. She has her eyeliner, or eyeshadow, whatever it's called. I don't do makeup. But, yeah, this is one of my favorite versions of Bella. The next to this is Mama from Tattletale. This one was actually, I fell in love with this picture. It was actually, if you know that one episode of My Little Pony when Fluttershy gets really angry, this is Fluttershy, just without the hair. But yeah, I thought this turned out really good, and the detailing in her stomach that I did with the little accordion, that was very difficult. Things like wet got onto it. Oh well. But actually her eyes, there's something special about her eyes. I have glow-in-the-dark paint. I took glow-in-the-dark paint and I painted her eyes with it, so it glows in the dark at night, and it's really cool looking. Then below that is just a random pony that I made. She does not have a name. But I thought she turned out really well. Like, my friend, she loved the way she looked, like, with her striped tail and then her wings being completely different. And I loved how her leggings, that were, like, the holy leggings, that I loved how that turned in her spike collar. I thought that was just really cool. Now, give me a second. Gotta get down from there. Okay, now down here is a Once Upon a Time picture that I made with Cadence and Queen Chrysalis. And it's All Magic Comes with a Price. Known saying, but it's supposed to have the Rumpelstiltskin side and then the Mr. Gold side. So his human side and then his magic side, you know, the dark version of him. But yeah, I thought this picture turned out really good. This was one of my first Once Upon a Time pictures that I made. But I loved it, and loved how his hair turned out, because his hair color was very difficult to do. So, yeah, let's get to the next one. I have to pause it, though, because you'll see a bunch of mess if I don't. Okay, so this is actually my Once Upon a Time area, if you can't tell. And then you'll see my broken glasses. But back here is another Once Upon a Time one. Here, let me move the pop. This is a very hard to see. Let me turn on this light. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, it helped. But this is a Captain Swan picture that I made of Hook and Emma. This is Shining Armor and Cadence. Stupid finger went in front of the camera. But Hooks, you will find out in a couple other pictures that I made of Hook and also of another character that you'll see in a little bit. I can't draw Hooks. I'm terrible at it. But yeah, the hair I had to design myself, because you can see like the swirls from the original Cadence hair still there. But, let me just move that. But the cutie mark on this, do not give credit to myself for coming up with it. Not my own. I think Hook is my own, though, because I was just thinking, what should it be? And then I thought, oh, why don't I make it a ship? That makes plenty of sense. So, yeah, but the apple and the sword was not my own idea. Okay, then over here, past my Emma picture, there is another one. And this is my Captain Swan one, again. And this time, they have little details of his skull and sword necklace, if it will focus. And then hers of her swan swirl one, which I thought turned out really good. I love how the hair turned out after I finished it. And I love the detailing of, like, the pockets that I do. I just love little details that I make, or, like, the little hearts and they're blushing. I just fall in love with little details I do. And then there's this picture. This was a painting that I did. Let me turn my camera like this. It'll help. But, yeah, it was a painting that I did that says, I don't know, because I can't read my own handwriting, but I know this says Killian Jones and then Emma Swan, because if you guys know Once Upon a Time, you'll know what I'm talking about, especially since it just ended. Depressing. And again, another proof I do not know how to do hooks. I can't do it. But this is not my own art. I did paint this myself. I did not copy it, like, on a computer. Like, hey, what I mean by copy is I put it on my screen and then I trace it. This was not traced. This was painted, hand-painted, but the original picture was not my own. I did not just come up with this idea. This was not my own. And then here's a poster. Above here is my Beauty and the Beast picture. This picture is actually used like 3 times for a ship of mine and someone I was dating. And then also for a YouTube thing that you'll see later. But yeah, that's my Beauty and the Beast one. The reason why it's over here is because it's my Beauty and the Beast posters. And then I also have my bell right here. So that kind of makes sense. Then down here, these are new. These are just paintings that I did of, that's a hand-drawn pony, but those were just watercolor paintings I did. Then over here, next to my Pennywise, you'll find a Pennywise made out of Pinky, and let me move this. I will say, the shoes, oh my gosh, were they a pain, especially like that part, because like I was trying to make it seem like actual 3D, and oh my gosh, was it difficult, and I hated it so much. But I think it turned out really good compared. Like, really good, in my opinion. Then above that, of course, is Little Georgie. There's actually 2 versions of Georgie that I have. There's this Georgie, and there's another Georgie where he has his boat and a balloon and his arms missing. I did not have that one up because it was a little too gruesome, and my friend's, like, really terrified of it. And even these, like, pictures scare her really bad, so I just kept it down. And also, I didn't want to get in trouble for having, like, a really gruesome pony picture on my wall. Then above that is a Mulan made out of Rainbow Dash that actually, okay, so this set that you'll be seeing is like a bunch of Disney princesses, and it took me like hours to make all of them, because I made them all in one sitting, and it was so tiring. Oh wow, we're already 13 minutes into this. There's gonna be a lot of time, because I have so much more than this. The next to that is a Ariel made out of Fluttershy. This picture may look familiar, because there's a Bella made out of this that I showed you guys. But yeah, I love the little details I do on these characters. And then down here is Snow White. Snow White was actually my favorite princesses out of the ones that I made. She's not my favorite princess out of Disney. My favorite princess out of Disney is Belle, because Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie. But I just love the way this one turned out. And then below her, all my art stuff, right here is Rapunzel. Rapunzel was made out of Cadence because, or not Cadence, Celestia, because I couldn't find a pony with long hair, and I actually messed up right here with her with long hair, so I wasn't able to use any other pony but her. The next to that is Cinderella, which I need to move this to find. So this is Cinderella made out of Rarity. Originally it's supposed to be Twilight, but I accidentally messed it up somehow. And so I actually have like her having her gloves and stuff, and then she has like her little hairband and stuff. So yeah, that's Cinderella. Above that is Jasmine made out of Twilight. I really love how this turned out, even like Sharpie, like, oh my gosh. I like how this one turned out. This is one of my friend's favorite because she's a big fan of Aladdin and she loves Jasmine and her dog's named Jasmine. But yeah, I love how these all these pictures have turned out. Above that is Aurora, which I have actually never seen this one, so I have no clue what the Disney background on this one is. But I just love the way this one looked because I was looking at the pictures of her and I just think Cadence went good with her. The next to that is Mystic. Mystic is a wolf that I had made because I was looking at furry suits. Yeah, don't take that into the wrong context, all you older kids that watch my things, especially all my friends. Shut up. But yeah, she was another one that I made because of furry suits, and there's another wolf that I did make because of that. Then below her is one of my favorites because this one took me ages and ages to make. This is my Alice Angel, Devil's Little Angel picture that I made, and the quote was my own. And she was so difficult. I think this was the most difficult part, and having to get the oozing out of her eye correctly, and then oozing out of her neck, and the design, and everything. Oh my god, I went insane because of the way I had to color her, because like her skin tone, so difficult to make. And then below her, of course, is a Bendy's Devil's Little Demon. That was another quote of mine. I actually did mess up on his little neck ink pieces, and his skin color, if you actually look, is not as great as hers. Oh, and speaking of her eye also is painted with the glow-in-the-dark paint, so then her eyes also glow at night. But yeah, then below that is a Bendy that I made myself, if you can't tell because of the hands. It was a dare. It was like a little speed thing that me and my cousins were doing, was see how quick we could draw a Bendy, and I actually did win, and it was so difficult. I hate the hands. The hands just suck. Then here's the wolf that I was talking about. This is Blue Raspberry. My mom actually thought that this one would become better as a fursuit than my other one, because this one just seemed cooler. The next to that is a H-Bomb 94 pony. I don't know if many of you guys know this YouTuber, but he's a Minecraft YouTuber, and I watch his videos. I really love him. But William was a thing that he was married to this guy. This is Will. He's my second favorite YouTuber. My first favorite YouTuber, of course, is Stacy. Then there's Mark, and he's tied with Stacy because I've known Stacy. Stacy was my first YouTuber that I ever made. Surprisingly, I don't have a pony of hers now that I think about it. I need to make that. That will be a new thing coming up. But yeah, these two were married in Harmony Hollow. I was very excited for their wedding. No, they're not actually married. They're not actually dating. They're great friends. But no, no. Will actually does have a girlfriend now. Her name's Emily. She's really pretty. I love her makeup. It's like she does really good makeup. But, yeah, it was one of those things where it was just like friends, you know, just having fun. And I actually loved their ship, you know. I would never actually be like, oh, you guys need to actually get married. I just love their ship. So I made this picture in response because they actually ended that series, Harmony Hollow, and are now in a different series called The Avenue. But they actually got divorced before the series ended, like that episode that it ended. They got divorced and stuff. So I made this picture out of it, and it says, I still love you, Will. And I made these like off of based ponies that I just found. And then this one says, I still love you, H. Just this whole thing that's actually not true. And then speaking of the same thing, Grubble. Grazer and Shelby are two YouTubers that I also watch. They're like best friends with these two. Even though Shelby and H are always like rivals. Quote, quote, rivals. But, yeah, so this was an original ship. This was, again, they were also married in Harmony Hollow and had a kid. But again, are just friends. And Shelby's actually dating somebody known as Parker, which I actually know Parker. Grazer's still... Nope. Same with H, but I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just saying. But yeah, this was another ship that I kind of liked, just, you know, but I made this picture again in response to that. Then above the Grubble picture is another Bella picture, but this is actually dirty. So I'm going to cover that up. But this is another one that I liked. I liked the flowers and the ribbons all on her. The next to that is my own villain that I made. These ones actually right here, so this is my new Princess of the Sun and my new Princess of the Moon, which I realized Princess of the Moon looks just like Luna still. But yeah, these were just my fan-made ones, and actually over here is another one of my fan-made ones where there's Derpy. Derpy is now Twilight, and then there's Bella as Rainbow Dash. But yeah, those were just my fan-made, my own custom ponies for the main 6 and the princesses and the villains. Then above here is May, which you guys may not know that name. Probably not. If you guys follow me on Wattpad, Darkiplier64, I write stories, and I've written 2 horror stories. I'll go through those another day. But yeah, May is a character in there because May is based off of my friend. So yeah, and then I have just my Five Nights at Freddy's and pony picture. Then over here, wait, I forgot the door. Trying to go as fast so then you guys don't see anything personal. Then this is Bella again. This is a Luna one. That's just my. Probably should not have that up. Not a good idea. Then this is a if you guys don't know what that was just my library login code and stuff. My password's not on that though. But yeah, this is my 6th grade picture. I'm now in 7th grade. So, yep. But yeah, that was again another pony picture that I had. So now I'm going to go over here. Okay, I'm now over here. So yeah, this is my pop collection. Not my whole pop collection. My whole pop collection. Crap, my FNAF thing just fell. My whole pop collection will not sit on here. But this is my Nightmare Foxy. Again, speaking of the hooks, I can't draw hooks. I am terrible at it. Ask anybody, I can't do it. Let me move that. Yeah, this is my Nightmare Foxy. I'm not completely done with the Five Nights at Freddy's sets of ponies. I'm still in the middle of making it. This, again, painted eyes to glow in the dark with the glow in the dark paint. Then back here is my Mangle picture that I made. 1987. Her eye also glows. I'm definitely going to need water after this. I'm so tired from talking. I don't know how YouTubers can do this for like hours. But yeah, and I think it's kind of funny. I should creep right here. And then next to her is a Pony Mangle, which this is actually the same base that I used for the Bella. Her eyes do not glow, of course, because she doesn't really have eyes. They're closed. Then above her is a Foxy. Again, can't do hooks. His eye also does glow. And I love these FNAF ones. These are really good. Then above this one, this is one of my favorite ones. I have an original one where this is the human-looking version of Bella, because this is like if Bella was a human, which Bella is a human in my horror books. Her hair is blonde like mine, but then her tips are blue and magenta like her actual hair in pony form. So this is the human version of her. I have an original one of this, but it had been ripped, so I had to make a new one of the actual Bella. But then there's the purple guy, you know, killing the kid. It's this whole thing. And then down here is Bonnie the Bunny, which his eyes also glow. Then there's, I'm sorry, I'm kind of rushing this because I'm so tired. Because I've been doing this for 22 minutes now, and I've never done a video that long. Then there's the Chica the Chicken one with her little hand-drawn cupcake by me, her little Carla cupcake on her back, which I love. But actually back behind here, there's Freddy from Twilight, as Twilight, which actually holding a little mic. But actually, here's actually the main 6, another main 6 version that I did make. That's back here, too. That's behind, like, this huge thing of just glass things. I'm not going to show that picture yet. I'll show that one last, because that one's one of my favorites. Then there's the baby picture, which I fell in love with, because I just love the way she turned out. Her eyes also do glow. So they all glow. All the eyes glow, unless they are closed. So Freddy's eyes also do glow. Then the Golden Freddy's, his eyes actually do glow. I don't know if you can tell, but, like, you can kind of see the paint on his black eyes. But yeah, that's the Golden Freddy, same base as the Freddy one. But he also has his mic. The down below there is the puppet, based off the Derpy, which I draw this eye myself because Derpy is Derpy and has Derpy eyes, so I had to draw that eye myself. Sorry, I'm running out of breath. So yeah, there's that puppet, which I think is really cool. Then this is the last picture out of my whole set that I have. This puppet is very special because if you look, she has a green tint to her. Because she glows in the dark, and it also says, "It's me in the dark." And this puppet actually, in the dark, the eyes glow, as you can tell, this is glow paint on them. And she glows, and then all of this, like her cheeks, her tears, her mouth, and her eyes, besides the dot, are black. So it's just this puppet head that glows in the dark, and then it says, "It's me" at the bottom with the eyes. And I thought it looked really cool, and I thought it turned out really good. But yeah, so let's go outro this.